Hello and welcome back to Spartan Design University. In this next video, we're going to stylize the phone version of our content. Now, this is going to be a lot of review. Okay, we've got an H2, we've got an H3, we've got a figure, we've got some paragraphs. This is all stuff you should be able to stylize in your sleep. So, let me just drop this in here and we'll talk about it. So we have a background color for the content. We have a look and feel for the H2 and the H3 and the paragraph, some spacing. This is really the only thing that's important. That the margin, left and right margins of 2% are applied to the article, not to the div.row and not to the div.column. If you do it to the other two, you'll mess it up when you go to the tablet and the desktop. So here's what it looks like so far. Pretty good. Except that we want this image on the left side and the big caption to the right side. So let's do this part a little bit slower. Start by talking to the image. Article, figure, image. Let's reduce its width to 46% and we'll give it a margin to the right of 4%. So together that makes 50%. We'll float it to the left. And we'll put a border. 1px, solid, and gray. All right, let's see what we've got so far. Okay. It's a disaster over here, but the phone's the one we're working on. Okay. All right, now let's talk to the big caption. So article, figure, caption. Let's give it a width of 50%. Change its font dash size to 0.7 EM. And its color to 877550. Now that's probably not going to give us exactly what we need. No, see, it's still down here. Even though it's 50% and this has been floated, fig and fig captions don't react to it like you'd think. So we have to come out here and tell it to display inline. Okay, remember, by default, the fig caption is under the image. That's called a block layout. Inline is anti-block or not block. So that should kick it right up there, just like it's supposed to. The problem is I don't want this text to tuck up there as well. I want it to begin under the image. So then we need to go talk to the figure itself. And we'll set the overflow to hidden and give it a width. 100%. Okay, so now the figure should no longer be collapsed. It should take this space here, and then the text now begins underneath it. And if you wanted to see that, we could actually do Oops, I already have it. Let's just set this temporarily. And you can see how that figure now is from the left all the way to the right. Great. Then, of course, we don't want that. All right, so that takes care of the phone version. Now we get to jump into the tablet.